welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have my arms full of babies today because I'm going to be talking about where I purchased my Reborn dolls from. And I'm not sure if I actually went over this topic before, but I am going to talk about it today. And not only that, I am going to let you into my business and tell you exactly how much I paid for each doll in my current collection. So I thought I would start off with none other than Markita Booker's artwork, and she is from My Sweet Baby Reborn Nursery. You guys have seen her work on my channel many of times, starting with Baby Tehya, which is no longer in my collection. But I have been working with Markita Booker for quite a while. I believe in total she has made 3 Reborn dolls for me, and I'm pretty sure they will not be the last. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about how my experience was with her. First off, she was nothing but professional all the time, every time. She was very sweet, very accommodating. Anything I asked, she was willing to be truthful with me about her skills and what she can and couldn't do, or what she was willing to try. And I definitely admire that in an artist, because I do know some artists have limitations, and a lot of them are not just out to take your money and throw something at you. Like, they will tell you if they're able to accommodate a request that you're willing to go for. But I really love Markita because she's so creative, and anything I come up with, she is willing to try, and every time she has nailed it for me. I love all my babies from her nursery, and yeah, so here I have Tehya and Cassidy here with me, and Tehya costs $750, and I have Tatiana, my little smiling baby here, and Tatiana costs $850. So I know some of you may be wondering why Tatiana costs more than Tehya, even though Tehya is the larger baby. So not all the time you can base it on the size. It really does depend on the sculpt. The sculpt of Tehya here is the Elliot 6-month size by Fagan, and you can find it any time of the year on bountifulbaby.com website. She is a 6-month size baby, and she does wear a size 2 shoe. However, Tatiana here, I feel like she is a true 3-month size. Some clothing she can fit that is a little bit bigger, but I would say 3-month size is a good size for her. She does wear newborn size shoes. She has really small feet, but her sculpt is the Maizie sculpt by Andrea Arcello, which is limited edition. I cannot remember how many editions, but I do have her birth certificate. But she is limited edition, and she sold out extremely fast. I believe she debuted August 2015, and she sold out extremely fast. So whereas the sculpt for Tehya is always readily available, the sculpt for Tatiana is not. I'm pretty sure if you're interested in this sculpt, which I know a few of the viewers have been, you can probably find it somewhere out there in the dolly universe for sale. However, it will be expensive. Because it's limited edition and sold out, it will no longer be available at retail price. You will probably pay $40 to $50, maybe even more dollars to secure that sculpt. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they purchase doll sculpts that are limited edition and then turn around and sell them a few months later for more, for a profit, which is exactly what they're doing. I don't know why they do it, but they do. And if it's a doll sculpt that's limited edition that you fall in love with, I highly recommend you just get the sculpt and save it to be reborn at a later date. So that is why there is a $100 price difference, because the Maizie Sculpt was limited edition. When I discovered it, it was far past the date of securing that kit. It was sold out everywhere, and my artist was able to get her hands on a sculpt for me, but of course I had to pay the price for it. So she is so worth it. She's so precious, so cute, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who gives me the compliment that these two babies look like me. Because I seriously do not see it. I don't think they look like me at all. In fact, I think they're cuter than me. I don't know who their mother or father is. But they're really cute. And thank you so much, because they're such beautiful dolls. So thank you guys. Okay, so I'm going to put these little munchkins away, and then we'll get on to talking about Trinity. Okay, so next we're going to talk about baby Trinity LaClaire. This is the Easton 6-month size sculpt by Michelle Fagan, also available on bountifulbaby.com. And she has closed eyes with rooted lashes. She is lovingly created by Heavenly Butterflies Nursery from the artist Jody Slater. So all the artists and nurseries that I'm talking about will be linked in the description box below. They always are. Even when you ask questions about where I purchased the doll from, the answer is always in the description of my videos. But I will try and draw special attention to it today, so you guys can click those links and visit those artists' pages if you're interested in their artwork. Trinity is pretty special because she was my first painted kit sculpt. Try to say that 3 times fast. But she came to me already painted, but I had the pleasure of assembling her and weighing her myself, which really was a bonding experience. Like, I can't see myself parting with this baby, because I got the chance to play a part in her creation by putting her together and weighing her limbs, and it was just a really fun and enjoyable thing to do. Overall, she cost $410. Now, usually when you purchase an art doll from Jody Slater, it is going to be at least double that. But because at the time she was offering a special deal where you could get your sculpt painted for, I believe, $300 plus the cost of the sculpt, and I am factoring in the cost of supplies that I purchased to put her together, which was about $50 or $60 so dollars, and I purchased everything from Bountiful Baby. So the grand total was about $410 for Miss Trinity. But like I said, if you order a custom doll from Jody Slater that's already assembled with a box packing and all of that, of course it'll be higher. But I just love her so much. And plus, she doesn't have hair. She doesn't have painted hair. She doesn't have rooted hair or anything like that. She's completely bald. I don't know. I just saw Jody Slater's work of this doll as a bald baby, and I really enjoyed the way she looked. My mother fell in love with her. I did show her a photograph of another artist's version of this sculpt, and she loved it. She said it looked like me when I was a baby. So of course that just kind of pulled at my heartstrings a little bit, because she's just like about my dolls. But like when I showed her this one, she was just head over heels in love. So of course I had to add it to my collection, and I don't think I'll be parting with her at all, just because she's supposed to be my mini-me. I go back and forth about whether I would want to get hair rooted on her, but I don't know. I just really enjoy her as a bald baby, and she's so sweet and snuggly. And I did get the opportunity to bond with her even more at my very first doll meetup because Londa, Pooh Bear 253, helped me take her apart, and we reweighed her, and she feels absolutely amazing now. And I don't know, it was just really fun to do that activity with another Reborn doll collector and our other collector friends, and oh, I just love her. So I'm pretty bonded to her. Like I said, this is the 6-month size Easton sculpt. And I don't know if you noticed, but Grant, Easton, and Elliot all have the same limbs. So Tehya has the same hands and the same legs and feet, just a different head and face. So that is all I have to say about little Trinity here, and I'm just going to lay her down for a nap, and I will be right back with... Okay, so I'm back with Truett Michelle here, and you guys are pretty familiar with how she looks, but here she is today with us. And she is created by Kat Johnson of CatsCreation's Nursery. And like I said, all the information will be listed in the description box below. Judy is a kind of special situation once again because it was a sculpt that was long sold out, very hard to find, and I had to pay a higher cost to secure that sculpt. So a friend of mine on Instagram found a listing on eBay for the unpainted sculpt, and I purchased it. So that cost me $180. I do believe the sculpt originally sold for $130, I want to say, but I'm not sure, between $80 and $130. But because it was limited edition, and in fact I purchased this sculpt from Sarah Doherty, I believe her name is. And if you're familiar with Cassie Brace's work, you know that Cassie Brace sculpted this doll after Sarah's daughter Elyse. So it was very, very special that I was able to get this sculpt from the artist's friend or whomever that she sculpted her daughter. Like, it was close-knit. It was just really, really cool that this sculpt was made after her daughter, and I was able to purchase it from her directly. So that was really awesome. And in fact, she is number 2. She was the second sculpt made, I believe, out of like 600 or something. So that's really, really special. Not only is she a first edition sculpt, but she's number 2. That is just amazing. I did have a little mix up, which is kind of unrelated to this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. But I purchased the doll sculpt, but she sent it to the wrong address. And that was actually the very first sculpt. It was edition 1 out of 600 and something, which is absolutely freaking amazing. But something happened, and she sent it to the wrong address, and the package was lost. And I felt so horrible. I don't know if she was ever able to reclaim that package or not, but she had only 2 kits, and she lost one, and she had to part with the second one to give it to me. So I'm really hoping it came back to her, but I was really, really happy to have this sculpt, even though she went through a hell of a time mailing it to me. But she is very special, and yeah. So what else can I say about this? Oh, so overall, Truett costs $990, you guys, and I'm not even factoring in shipping the sculpt to the artist, which would literally make it $1 over $1,000. But I don't even want to think about the fact that this doll cost me $1,000. So I don't think about it. But Cat Johnson's fee was $799, and then I added gold earrings because I really wanted her to have her ears pierced with really cute heart-shaped gold earrings, and that was an extra $10. So with all that plus the sculpt that I purchased separately, it cost me $990 for Truett. And if you're wondering, yes, she is the most expensive doll in my collection. She is the most that I have paid for a doll. And to be honest, I don't want to go over that price, but I know once I start getting into the zone of a toddler doll, it's definitely going to cost me more than that. And for toddlers, that I can understand. But, so yeah. So that's how much Truett cost. If that took the wind out of you, it took the wind out of me, because I didn't really think about how much Truett cost until I started adding it up today to do this video, and I was like, but I will say this, at the time that I ordered Truett, I had sold Shamar. So you guys know that Shamar left the nest and went off to a new mommy. So the down payment or the deposit that I put for Truett came from the funds I got from selling Shamar. Plus, my mom gifted me the remaining balance for this baby, which is why she's extremely special to me. There's so many reasons why, but that is one of them, was because she basically paid off the balance for this baby. So overall, yeah, that's what makes her really special to me. So yeah, Judy can't go anywhere because I went through hell and high water to get her. And after seeing how much on paper she cost, I have lost my mind. But anyways, that is the information for this doll. I don't regret anything. I have no regrets, y'all. She is beautiful. She is worth every single penny. And thank you so much to Kat if you happen to be watching this. I smile every time I get to look at her and hug her and change her clothes, and she's just wonderful. I love her. So now I'm going to move on to my very last baby in my collection so far, and that is my preemie baby Trace. Alrighty, you guys, so last but not least, I have my preemie baby Trace, and he's all snuggled and wrapped up because he is a special baby and gift from my good friend Janae Avery of J&J Babies. She sent me Trace as a birthday surprise, and man, was I surprised. Trace was a surprise, and I did not know when I opened that box that he was going to be inside of there. I usually keep him bundled up because he's just really cuddly like this, but Trace is a snuggle baby, I think they're called, bundle babies, where his head is Reborn vinyl and all his body, his limbs and hands are made of stuffed doe suede. So he's really extra cuddly. My mom and my two little nieces have nicknamed him Pee-wee, and that's what they call him. I call him Trace, but they insist on calling him Pee-wee. So basically, that's what he's known around the house as, Pee-wee. And my mom completely kidnapped him. She keeps him in her room, and he does not leave. Like, sometimes I have caught her snuggled up taking a nap with Pee-wee. So she loves him, and I think she loves him even more because he's a preemie sized baby, and I was a preemie when I was born. So she really connects to Pee-wee. So he's so precious. He has rooted eyelashes and beautifully painted hair. and I would love to get another baby, to purchase a baby from J&J Reborns, because I love her work. Like, she really just brought this sculpt to life, and her specialty, I think, is preemie babies, but she did an amazing job. I love her painting. You can see modeling and everything, even though this is a AA or biracial skin tone. Like, she did not skip on any details, and I just love him so much. She's very special, especially since it was a gift from her. So thank you so much, Janae. He is definitely treasured in my household, and my nieces will kick and scream if they don't get to lay eyes on Pee-wee when they come to visit me. So oh, I'm just blessed all around. So that is it for this video, you guys. I have showed you every baby in my collection today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. And like I said, this Dolly Chat video series that I'm doing is pretty much pulling from the articles that I've already written on my blog, which is dollylovex3.blogspot.com. So if you're in a hurry to know anything, it's most likely on the blog already. I have written several articles, several posts, talked about a lot of things. There's lots of outfit of the day and photos and things on there. I'm trying to keep up with it more now that I am working. I'm trying to set a blog schedule, but it is a challenge, as is a challenge keeping up these YouTube channels too. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or any particular videos that you would like to see, I definitely read these comments and make note of that. It always gives me new ideas of what I can come on and make a video about, even if it's not an outing video or anything like that, which I would love to do more of since I don't do that. But I don't know, maybe that'll be a video for another day of why I don't really do those kind of videos too much. But for now, I love these chat videos. I like coming on and talking to you guys. I really like reading the responses after I've posted them. So keep them coming. I hope this video helped you guys put into perspective of how much an artist's work can cost, and so on and so forth. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.